These were taken in Shanghai, the one on the wall, which is forgive me as I breathe. Those were taken in Iceland, in the southern beaches, the black beaches of Iceland in the south, the ones of the beach. If you see, like most of my work is divided, the images. It's very rare that I use full images like that. I normally like split it up and put them on different panels and everything, simply because I think that memory and the mental process is, you know, it's divided up into, like, your memory is not one specific moment. In this case, I wanted it to almost be like a CAT scan, almost be like taking sections of the soul of a man, dividing it up, and like I said, here, any way you see this piece, like if you see it from this side, if you come to the other side, you can look through it, you can see moments. There are moments where you can see less, it becomes darker, it becomes more concentrated. There are moments where the character breathes more, moments where he feels, I guess, more free to express. Other moments where it's going down, other moments going up. I mean, it's just basically a different way to present and to have a dialogue with somebody and their existence. And this is what it is, like a breath. It's this human being alive. As far as the color goes, just in this series, because I wanted to go back to basics, and I wanted to go back to me as a human being, and I wanted it to focus on the smaller things in life, on the memories, on the moments, on the instances. I decided that the only colors I would use aesthetically for the series would be like the primaries. So I wanted to go blue, yellow, red maybe. So that's why there's the piece on cardboard. It's the only one that's colored and it has a little red in it. Almost in a childlike way. The gazes are so intense, and you know, and the emotion is so raw in most of the images that I wanted to give it a touch of almost like child's play. Like a child played with some color and they played on top, and it brings it back to like an organic place and back to like the basics, which is the child that's the first thing we tend to forget. It also serves as because it's transparencies, it's not like full color. I wanted it to be transparencies because it's also, they're kind of like barriers, and there are moments in life where you think you're not going to make it past a certain point. Basically for my entire career, what I've done, it's been like social anthropology. So I spend my time, I never prep, I never pre-produce, in the sense of this is the series I want to do, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to do it. So what I do is I'll travel maybe 10 months out of the year, do a lot of research and investigation in other places I'm going to, and then once I get there, I'll kind of like immerse myself as much as possible into the culture, the people, the situation. Start shooting, like almost like a tourist. You basically start shooting, but because I like lose myself so much into the place, and I try to stay as long as possible, and you know, I'm more interested, I'm more curious about the why, the where, it's not so much about the place and oh, let's go look at that lovely temple and let's go, it's why the society lives the way it does, where it lives, if it's by a river, why by the river, what do they need, how do they survive, that whole kind of thing. So most of my career I've spent producing work that tells my story within the space of others. Orthodox photography is I have to capture an image, a moment, right? And that image has to tell you a story. What I try to do, what interests me more, is finding my place within the context of the image. So up until this point, it's always been about finding my place in somebody else's life. Like, how do I not relate to them, or how do I relate to them? And in this case with Man Forgotten, it was trying to look more within myself, find my space, my voice, my dialogue with myself. So continuing with the research on other people, because it began as, studying just basically what is man's place in society, the responsibilities that are placed upon us. And when I say man in this case, it's specifically male. What society puts on our shoulders, what is expected of us, how many times during our life we're expected to leave part of us aside to take care of others, or to step up to the plate. I mean, how many times as men we hear throughout our lifetime, "Oh, be a man, just get over it, just be a man." I mean, what does it mean to be a man? You know what I mean? So it began as something like extremely specific, and once again, by the time I got the series together, it's now much more universal, and it's about human beings in general. I say man, it's more human being, so it can be woman, man, child, and what we have to do in order to survive this society and to survive the life we live. And these moments in life where we have to forget parts of ourselves in order to take a step forward. And it happens all the time. We don't realize it, but when you leave your home when you turn 17, 18, depending on what culture you're in, and you go off to college and so on and so forth, you have to leave behind that certain innocence in order to start whatever your new responsibilities are as a human being. And it's something as simple as that, or it can be like tragedies you suffer through life, the death of a parent, the death of someone dear to you, that forces you to switch gears and forget part of yourself. So with Man Forgotten, I wanted to also recover and take a step back and hold the hand of the inner child and bring him back to today and have a dialogue with that. And that's why the show's divided up in the way where you have the infants and childhood, and there's the running through the rain and going through, which takes us into the young adults and takes you into adulthood, and then it takes you to the landscape, the vast landscape, which is kind of what lies ahead. And if you see all the characters, even the small characters on the beach, they're walking. They're not standing still. They're walking, so that there's still more to come. It's not a static show. It's not I'm not trying to pinpoint something specific. It's a journey.